Life's unfairness, a hidden strength. Life's unfairness is perhaps the most universal human experience, the cruel plot twist that leaves us questioning everything. Picture this. A dedicated teacher who spent decades shaping young minds gets diagnosed with a terminal illness, while a notorious fraudster lives in luxury. It feels like a cosmic joke, doesn't it? But there's more to this story than meets the eye. Here's the reality that nobody wants to acknowledge. The universe operates on physics, not fairness. Good deeds don't generate protective force fields, and karma isn't a cosmic vending machine that dispenses instant justice. Life's randomness can feel particularly brutal because our brains are wired to seek patterns and meaning. We want the story to make sense. But here's where it gets interesting. While life isn't fair, this apparent flaw might actually be its most powerful feature. Think about it. If good things only happen to good people, would goodness even mean anything? We'd all just be cosmic accountants, tallying up good deeds for guaranteed returns. True character shines brightest precisely when there's no guarantee of reward. Consider this mind-bending perspective. What we perceive as unfair often stems from our limited view of the bigger picture. Like watching 5 minutes of a 3-hour movie and declaring the plot nonsensical, we're judging the universe based on our tiny slice of experience. The cancer survivor who starts a support group, the laid-off executive who launches a successful startup, the bereaved parent who advocates for safer roads. Sometimes life's greatest unfairness becomes the catalyst for profound positive change. Here's the game-changing truth. Accepting life's unfairness doesn't mean surrendering to it. Instead, it means redirecting our energy from asking, "Why me?" to "What now?" It's about shifting from being life's victim to becoming its protagonist. Bad things will happen regardless of our moral scorecard, but our response to them, that's entirely within our control. Want to live better in an unfair world? Start here. Embrace the power of "and." Life can be unfair and beautiful, challenging and rewarding, painful and meaningful. These aren't contradictions. They're the full spectrum of human experience. Build resilience through perspective. When facing adversity, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? If yes, focus on action. If no, focus on acceptance. Either way, you're moving forward. Create your own justice. The world might not automatically reward good behavior, but you can. Build communities that celebrate kindness, support ethical choices, and create the fairness you wish to see. Practice radical gratitude, not because everything is good, but because focusing on what's good gives you strength to handle what isn't. It's like building an emotional emergency fund for life's unfair moments. Remember this. The same randomness that brings hardship also creates opportunity. The same chaos that can tear things apart can help build something new. The same unfairness that seems cruel can foster unprecedented compassion. Here's the ultimate plot twist. Life's unfairness, as painful as it is, might be essential for human growth, innovation, and meaning. If everything were perfectly fair and predictable, would we ever push our boundaries? Would we develop resilience? Would we learn empathy? So yes, life isn't fair, but maybe that's not a bug in the system. It's a feature. Your response to this unfairness is your superpower. Choose to be kind anyway. Choose to persist anyway. Choose to hope anyway. Because while we can't control life's fairness, we can control what we become in response to it. Remember, the goal isn't to wait for life to be fair. It's to be so busy creating something meaningful that you forget to keep score. After all, the most beautiful gardens often grow in unexpected places, nourished by the very storms that threaten to destroy them. In the end, perhaps the question isn't, why do bad things happen to good people? But rather, what good can we make happen despite the bad things? That's where real power lies, and that's a story worth writing.